Now if I could do a video, the crowd would love me. Hey, you in the red. Yeah, you. There you go. Nah, I wouldn't do it like that at all. I'd do it just like this.
Hello everybody, welcome to our video.
Okay, so we're going to start today here at this abandoned gas station. I have no idea how long this has been closed. We're on Highway 310, just outside of Interlaken. And right next to it is this old mobile home. Kind of camouflaged there, but I would imagine that's where whoever used to own this gas station lived at. Pretty cool. There is Highway 310, which is kind of in no man's land between Palatka and Interlaken. Now that might give an indication of how long this has been here. I don't think they've made Skull Bandits for a long time. Very cool. And they do have posted no trespassing signs everywhere, so I'm not going to do any more than right here at the driveway. And that is the one of the two very old gas pumps that they have here. And I don't see any indication of how much a gallon of gas would have been. But that is an older gas pump, so I'm going to say this was probably open in the 80s. Thrift gas. Alright, we're going to head to Astor now, so let's go get after it. Okay, we are riding down to Fort Gate Ferry, the old historical Fort Gate Ferry, and it is a 7-mile dirt road down here to it. It is no longer operational, but we figure we'll just come down and look and see what's down here. I have never been down here, neither has a driver formerly known as James. And if you have never been down here, you'll see it with us. So we'll see you when we get there in about 6 more miles. Okay, we are still on the way to the Fort Gate Ferry just to see what's back here. And I'm like, you know what? If you were ever going to see a Bigfoot, this would be where you were going to see it at. But unfortunately, I have my camera in hand, so we won't be seeing one. But if you were out here by yourself without a camera, you'd probably see one out here. You'd probably be having a party and everything else, wearing party hats and little blowers. Okay, we have made it to the ferry, and we're just going to check out and see what's down here. And we didn't see a single house for the 7-mile drive down here, but apparently there is a community back here. And this is a little kiosk that they have here, giving you some facts about the Florida Black Bear Scenic Byway and the Fort Gate Ferry. Anyone who wants to read can pause, although that is a little sun faded. And unfortunately it is no longer operating. But when it was operating, this is where you would catch the ferry, so as you can see, it is temporarily closed. And they would, supposedly you would drive up here and flash your headlights and the ferry would come across the way to get you. Let's walk out on this. Doesn't say we can't, so. You could just look at that and tell that that is old. And I think this is either the St. Johns River or yeah, I'm going to say it's the St. Johns River. I could be wrong though. But this is just really pretty out here. And you can see there's a lot of homes. Across the way. But unfortunately the ferry is not running, and who knows if it ever will be again, so. But I just wanted to see this because I've never seen it, so now I have. The driver formerly known as James seen some cool stuff here on the kiosk that I missed, so she's going to tell us what's cool.
Paul Newman was filmed on the Fort Gates Ferry for a Nissan Skyline television commercial in 1982.
Okay, so we're about neck deep in the Okal National Forest. We still have a long drive to get to Astor. I just figured I'd show you a little what driving through the forest looks like. And basically it looks like this for miles. There are no, after Salt Springs, there are no little towns. And of course we just left Salt Springs with the, where the Fort Gate Ferry is, which is about a 7-mile dirt road down to what you just saw from Salt Springs. All right, this is the Okal National Forest, and what you would see driving through here, and it's like, I don't even know how long. It's like 50 miles of this. All right, we'll see you when we get to our next stop on the tour. Okay, the next stop on our tour here is the Lake George Recreation Area, right outside of Astor. That is just a really pretty lake. Okay, so the wind was really whipping out there, and I figured that wouldn't be too pleasant, so I just get a quick shot of the lake. But this is a nice little park they have here. This is part of the Florida Black Bear Scenic Byway. And it looks like they have more down here. Let's drive down here, what the heck. Okay, and this looks like a boat ramp, I think. Yeah, it's just a little boat ramp down there. Oh, and a nice little dock pier. Very cool. If I had more time, I would go out and walk on that. Show you that, but we got lots to do today, so yeah, this is very nice. If you're driving through Astor, stop here and check it out. Okay, we are at Pizza Over Yonder in Astor as the next stop on our tour here. right across from an RV park. Very cool. Side of Over Yonder Pizza is a car wash and a tiny home shed place. Looks like it's called Smith Built. Very cool. Looks like we got some Bucks fans here. Look at there, the noise. And this is what we get. Wow, that looks awesome. That looks really good. We are getting the late in the game pizzas anymore here. Very nice. They say it's New York style, so. Okay, so I'm plated up. It's still very hot. Slices in there are a little more than the average. They're at $4 and some change. But you get a small pie for 10 bucks, so I figured that was probably the better deal today. Since me and the driver formerly known as James are both hungry. And it is pouring rain now. Okay, it's cooled down enough. That is a little bit of the driver formerly known as James's crust I got on this, but she'll be all right. So let's get it in the pie hole, and hopefully I don't burn the roof of my mouth off. Man, food's getting harder to handle. All right, that's very good. I'm not getting any kind of taste from the sauce. It's like bland, but the crust is super thin. It's falling apart kind of deal. You can see how thin that is. Let me try one more bite here.
Taste the sauce.
So thin that it falls apart on you when you're trying to eat it.
I taste the sauce, it's good.
You like it? Okay, driver formerly known as James giving us a hint that she likes it. I think this pizza is really good. This is a 9-6 pizza all day long for me. So if you're ever driving through Astor, do stop here. Very good New York style. Let's see what the driver formerly known as James thinks. Okay, the driver formerly known as James is a 9. Look at that, and 2 thumbs up. Very good. Okay, let's go see what else we can see in Astor. Okay, so we're leaving Pizza Over Yonder. Very good, guys. Highly recommend that if you're ever here. And here is in the middle of nowhere, I assure you. There are a string of 3 little towns right here, and we're going to go through each of them. This is Astor, which we're in. I think the next one is Astorville. Could be wrong about that. And then Barberville. There's a sign showing Alexander Springs to our right. And maybe one day we'll do that as a standalone video. Saturday drives are over today. We've gone as far as we can go with them. You know, we're not set up to go outside of a 50-mile radius. That would require, you know, overnight stays and pet lodging and all that. So Saturday drive comes to an end today. And we have tried almost every pizzeria in a 50-mile radius of Interlaken. You know, obviously they're more in Gainesville, Jacksonville, Ocala, Daytona, St. Augustine. But we've already done multiple Saturday drives. We did like 2 in Gainesville, 3 in Ocala. I think we've done 2 in St. Augustine. So we will go and get those pizzerias in future videos, but it will be standalone only. There's a little fire department we passed. Missed that. So I think that's going to do it for Astor. And that will be coming up on, I think it's Astorville, but we'll find out. And we'll know in just a minute. And if today's video has to be a two-parter, it has to be a two-parter, but I like to try to squeeze it all in. But there's a lot of nothing out here that we got to show. So that is a seafood place. And the food must be good there because it's packed.